Do you prefer Saidu or Cletus? Any is fine. Okay.
Any of them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because what I want to say is that Ghana is being touted as a beacon of democracy in West Africa and Africa continent. And we ought to understand what democracy means. So for me, it is just not for nothing that we've been touted as a beacon of democracy. We ought to be, because we are able to adhere to good human rights principles. We try our best to ensure that at least, we adhere to diplomatic, how will I put it, protocols and treaties that we subscribe to. Moreover, like Theophilus said, there is no way the Supreme Court will want to put an injunction on any arm of government from performing its duty, particularly the executives. Normally, I've just shared with you some treaties and agreements that were being entered to, some way back 2017, when the MPP were in power. They signed these treaties based on the same Article 75. Will you believe that some of those treaties, it was just in July that we rectified them?
Really?
Yes, I'm telling you. Treaties that they entered into. I've shared some with you.
You mean under the same Article 75?
Under the same Article 75.
So?
The Foreign Affairs Minister, who has been Foreign Affairs Minister for a very long time. I've shared some with you, and I'll share with my brother. Way back September 2017, that they entered into some agreement. Just July 2025, that our committee, the Honorable Ablakwa, brought it for us to discuss and send a report to Parliament for ratification, which we did. So I just want to say that those MOUs that you are talking about, look, a Foreign Affairs Minister or a state executive duty bearer cannot wait to go to Parliament, okay, before he comes to sign some of these MOUs. Then he has no business being there. We have elected people or appointed people to take decisions on behalf of the government. So you cannot go and then have an issue to deal with. Then you said that, or you say that I'm waiting to go to Parliament first before I come to take the decision. Then you don't know what you are doing as the #1 diplomat for this country. The Honorable Ablakwa has not acted in any bad faith. He took decisions that will inure to the benefit of this country. And that is what he has done. People can do the bad politics of it. We can do the politics of it to make the government look bad. But I'm telling you that this is not what can make the government look bad. All I just want to say is that there are so many treaties that Ministry of Foreign Affairs will enter into under the same Article 75 before they bring it for Parliament ratification. That is the point that I'm trying to make. So for me, these detainees that they are talking about, what is their offense? What's their offense? Some of them, they just overstay their visa. They overstay their visa. That make them to be so criminal that Ghana cannot receive them. And why, like I said, why do we think that we are being touted as a beacon of democracy? These are the things we do to show the difference, that we understand democracy, we understand conventions, we understand these treaties, we understand diplomacy. And that is why we are being touted as the beacon of democracy. So people should understand that. So for me, democracy yes, they want to test the law, but like others are saying, the Supreme Court will never injunct any government agency from performing its functions. They may at best direct that after taking this decision, do it this way. But the Supreme Court can never injunct the Ministry of Foreign Affairs from taking this decision. Okay. I've shared with you four of them, four treaties that they entered to, some 2021, some 2022, that they never brought it for Parliament ratification until the Honorable Ablakwa came to office and brought it to our notice for ratification. So what the Honorable Ablakwa is saying is that, look, if any treaty if any MOU that we entered into warrant parliament ratification, we will do that. Okay. But this one does not need parliamentary approval. Why? What is the difficulty in bringing it to parliament? We have the numbers, isn't it? Okay. We have the numbers. Even at the committee level, we are many. So there's no need. If it is something that actually warrants parliamentary approval, why not? He will bring it for us to rectify. Okay. But he's saying that under this one, based on the advice of the Attorney General in Cabinet, they discuss it holistically. And they realize that no, this one doesn't need it. So we will not waste our time by bringing it to Parliament. Okay. But if indeed it's something that needs parliamentary ratification, we will duly do that. Okay. So this one should not be a problem. Okay. But let's test the law. Democracy Hub can test the law. But okay. for me, let's don't look at it that the current leadership is accepting criminals into the country. They are not criminals, like you said. We have Ghanaians too, sometimes who are being held or held hostage in other countries for overstaying their visas. Okay. So if those people were to be sent to some other countries, and they say no, will we be happy? Sometimes we cry foul when our citizens are being detained in other countries for some of these minor offenses. We are not happy about it. So why would we, not receive some Africans, for being repatriated to us? Okay. Why should we throw them away?
All right.